Welcome to our morning practice. It's a short practice designed to wake you up, energize you, and get you ready for the day ahead. If you have a block, you might grab a block for practice. We're going to begin seated, so perhaps sitting onto your block. If you do have one, you could equally sit on a cushion or just find any comfortable seat to begin with. Let's take a few rolls of shoulders, so lifting the shoulders to the ears, a circle of them round and down. Great. Maybe two more of those circles here. A good morning to the cat as well. And then let's take a few clearing breaths together. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth 5 times. Breathing in together. And then exhale or sigh out. A breath in together. And exhale out. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. One more like this, breathing in and out. And then either allowing the breath to come back to your natural rhythm or finding a slow breath in through the nose and a slow breath out through the nose as well. So if you can find that sense of rhythm or pattern with your breath. Wonderful. We'll start to bring some gentle movement in here as well. Just bring the hands together at the heart, interlacing the fingers, pushing the palms forwards and then up to the sky. As you bring the hands up and over, you're really welcome to lift the chin towards the sky as well if you'd like to. Imagine having a big stretch and a yawn, or maybe a yawn does just come into your practice here. A deeper breath. I might say hello as well. We're going to bring the right hand down towards the ground, fingertips or palm land. Left hand reaches up and over. Feel that sense of openness down the side of the body, the spine taking a bit of movement over to the side. And then same thing to the other side, let the left hand land, right hand this time reaches up and over. And you can play with stillness on the top hand or take a few circles as you need. Let's take that side to side a couple of times. So inhaling to lift, exhale to bring the right hand down as the left hand reaches over. Inhaling to lift, exhale to bring the left hand down, right hand up and over. One more each side, lifting, and then the right hand comes down, lifting, and then the left hand comes down. Let's find center, both hands reach towards the sky. Draw the elbows out wide, finding our cactus arm shape for a moment. And then can we take our palms, place the palms to the lower back, so the fingertips point down. Find a bit of push into your lower back, and then you can stay here as you are, or squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back of the body, and play with, again, lifting the chin and the chest up towards the sky. Breath in and out here. Great. Let the chin tuck back down. Maybe give the neck just a gentle roll around here in any way you need to. But we're going to move over to our hands and to our knees. So you can roll over your shins or remove your block and just come over onto the hands and onto the knees. If we think about what it is that my body wants in the morning, it's always a cat-cow. So we're going to take quite a few of these today. Let the fingers spread nice and wide on your mat. Feet, toes tucked or untucked up to you. Knees underneath the pelvis. And then on the inhale, can we drop the belly down, looking forwards, tailbone to the sky. On an exhale, rounding through the back body, chin and tailbone tuck. And then repeating that movement 5 more times here. So inhaling to find your cow pose. Exhaling, rounding through the back body to cat. Inhaling, cow pose, looking forwards. Exhale, rounding through the back body to your cat. Taking 3 more of these. If you can move with your flow of breath. Inhale forwards, exhale to look to the knees. One more round. Breath in and out. Great. From here, can we tuck the toes, lift the knees to send the pelvis up and behind, finding your downward facing dog, and then taking that time here just to pedal out through the feet, maybe to give the head a gentle shake or a nod as well, looking roughly towards your toes. From here, we're going to walk the feet up to the hands, so toes come up towards the fingers. You can either have the hands dangle to the ground here or take hold of opposite elbow in more of a ragdoll shape. A gentle bend in the knees is welcome, and then a sway left and right here. And as before, you might take a gentle shake or nod of the head. Fab. From here, slowly rolling all the way up to standing. Going to roll the shoulders back and down as we come to standing. Circle of the shoulders back. Great. Finding your mountain pose, top of your mat. Let the feet be nice and steady here. We see if you can kind of evenly distribute your center of gravity between your 2 feet. A slight lift of the arches of your foot on both sides. Palms might face forwards. We'll take a few slow sun salutations today. So we're going to inhale, reaching the hands up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. On an exhale, softly folding forwards and down. Inhaling to lift halfway, hands find the shins or knees or a flat back. Bringing the fingertips towards the ground, stepping the right foot back here. See if you can bend quite deeply through the front knee, look forwards for a moment. And then place your palms, stepping to your plank pose. Knees come down on this first one, bend the elbows to lower the chest down, and then the belly. Lifting through the front of the chest, elbows to ribs as you find cobra pose, and then can we meet back in our downward facing dog. Taking a round of breath in your downward facing dog. From here, looking forward, stepping your right foot to the top of your mat. See if again you can lift the chest slightly to look forward. So come to your fingertips if that's helpful. Deep bend front knee. Nice long leg through the back leg. And then stepping to your forward fold, top of your mat. Lifting halfway, hands find the shins or knees. Folding back down. Extended mountain, we are reaching the hands all the way up towards the sky, up and over. Exhale to fold forward and down. On an inhale, lifting halfway, hands find the shins or knees. Bringing just the fingertips to the ground to step the left foot back. And again, looking forward before we step back. And then can we place the palms, step the right foot back to meet the left. I'm going to drop the knees down. You, of course, can come down from your toes all the way down to the front of the body. Push into the mat to lift the chest up and forward, cobra. And then downward facing dog. Take a moment in your downward facing dog. Looking forwards to step the left foot forwards. See if you can again draw the chest forwards and look forwards. And then stepping to the top of your mat. Lifting halfway. Folding back down. Inhale, extended mountain, rising up towards the sky. And then exhale to draw the elbows wide, cactus arm shape that we took before. From here, can you either, as we did seated, place the palms to the lower back, fingers pointing down, and you can take that here, or you can interlace your fingers, find a fist, and push your fist down towards the tailbone. Either one of those 2 places, think about squeezing the shoulder blades together on the back of the body, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. And then this time hinging at the hips to bring the chest forwards and down. And if you have your hands on your lower back, just noticing that space gently open, or maybe the skin stretching as you fold. If you have the hands interlaced, you could play with taking the hands up towards the sky here. Either way, let the chin tuck or the top of the head be heavy. A breath in and out. From here, let the hands slowly release down towards the ground. We're going to take the right foot behind just to come down onto our seat here. We're going to take a few seated twists before we close this short practice today. So I'm going to encourage you to take your left leg out long in front. The right knee comes up, so the sole of your foot is on the inside of your left leg. Or you can take the left foot or right foot even over the left knee. Left hand holds onto your right knee. Think about pulling the left toes back towards you and then reaching your right hand forwards first, up towards the sky, to come around until the right hand lands quite close to the pelvis behind you. Use the hand to help lengthen up through the spine, and then use your arm to help look over your right shoulder, twisting the torso. I'm taking 3 slow, steady breaths here. One more round of breath in this shape. And then allow yourself to come back to center. We're going to bring that into a fold. So the foot of the right leg comes into the inside of the left thigh. Think about sitting nice and tall in the shape. The hands reach to the sky. You can absolutely have a bend in your left knee, folding forward and down here. Your hands can meet the shin, the toes, the ground. So if we can take our ego out of it and simply let ourselves sink forwards rather than pulling yourself tightly into a shape. Couple of breaths here. And then again, slowly lifting up, switching the legs around. So the right leg goes out long, the left foot lifts. And again, you can have that foot on the inside, or you can cross it over and have it on the outside. Opposite hand to knee. So the right hand hugs around the front of the left knee. Let the left hand reach forwards. The right toes are pulling back towards you. And then a big circle with the left hand as it goes up, lands just behind the pelvis. And again, you might be on your fingertips or your palm. Think hugging your knee towards you, lifting through the spine and twisting the torso to look over the left shoulder. 3 slow, steady breaths here, counting yourself through them. And then gently coming back to center. Release the left knee out to the side. Bring the left foot to the inside of your right leg. Again, the right toe pulling back towards you. Arms lift up towards the sky. And then reaching forwards, folding over that front leg. You can simply let the hands land somewhere here as well. Let the chin tuck as much as you need to. The spine round as much as you need to. Just starting to listen into your body. And then rolling back up here. And because this is a short practice today, we're going to close the class in a seated meditation. And to just give ourselves a time to check in before we kind of start the day. So again, if you would like a block here, grab yourself something to sit on, but finding a comfortable seat. Now, you can rest your hands wherever you like to. I can invite you though to bring one hand a little higher to the torso and one hand a little lower. Close your eyes if that's helpful, or just finding a focus for the eyes out in front of you. We're going to take about a minute here just to tune in to yourself, to your mind, to your body, to your breath. Observing yourself with kindness here. Maybe you're almost watching the gentle inhale and exhale. Giving yourself this pocket of stillness before we dive into what can sometimes be the busyness of life. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. We'll take a few of those clearing breaths to close, just in the same way that we began this morning. So if you're joining, let's find an inhale here together. And an exhale or sigh out. Breathing in together. An exhale or sigh out. One more like this, breathing in. And out. We will close our practice there today. Thank you for joining. If you enjoyed the practice, please do subscribe. There's plenty of other videos for you to look through here as well. Otherwise, I will see you again soon.